And welcome once again to Ventura College Basketball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. Tonight, the Pirates welcome in the Allan Hancock College Bulldogs for doubleheader action. Once again here, coming to you on SoCalCollegeSports.com. For Ventura and the women's team, the job tonight is to stay within a game of conference-leading Moore Park. The Raiders still undefeated in conference play, stand at 6-0. The Pirates a game and a half back at 4-1. With a win tonight, they could stay within a game of the Raiders and a chance to win a conference championship. Meanwhile, for the Bulldogs, what a story it's been under interim first-year head coach Andre Scott. Andre Scott got the job 3 days before the start of the season, brought back in assistant coach Dana Smith, went to work with this young Bulldog squad, and what a season they have had. They are 14-7 on the year, 3-2 in conference play, and with a win tonight, they can move further into the picture and tie Ventura in second place in a very competitive Western State South. We'll start with the women's game. Doubleheader action. It'll be the men's game later. Ventura, Allan Hancock from Ventura College here on SoCal College Sports and the VC Sports Network. moments away from the opening tip, Allan, Hancock, and Ventura. A Western State North matchup with a lot on the line. A couple of teams here tonight trailing, leading Moore Park, but in a very tight conference, and certainly postseason implications for both of these teams, both well over 500 on the season. For Allan Hancock, they'll start out with India Dowling Green, Chloe Blankenship, Kayla Taylor, Alexandria Paquette, and Giselle Calderon. Meanwhile, Ventura will counter with Kenya Edelhart, Jasmine Glover, Alicia Cruz-Lisberg, Kylie Gallick, and Sofia Torres-Reyes. So Pirate fans might recognize that Jocelyn Contreras not in the lineup, and instead it's Jasmine Glover, who has been that sixth man for this Pirate team all season long. So certainly no drop-off there, but a decision to shake things up for Ned Mercedes and his staff, at least somewhat, as Glover enters the starting lineup here tonight. Certainly for Allan Hancock, they also juggle a little bit with Calderon back into the lineup. We've seen Mallory Branham in the starting lineup, certainly as well throughout the season for Allan Hancock. So both these coaches will make the occasional move, but for the Pirates it is noteworthy. Generally, Ned Mercedes and the Pirates have gone pretty solidly all season long with the same starting five, but Glover comes into the lineup here tonight. Could be a factor, certainly. You look at the numbers for the Bulldogs, and there has been a struggle in terms of turnovers. On the season, they average almost 20 a game as a team. They force 23 turnovers a game, so they will play more of a helter-skelter style, and they'll try to get after it and push the tempo, at least on the defensive end, and bring some pressure, but they do struggle with turnovers as well. Glover, a stalwart defender for the Pirates, perhaps for Ned Mercedes and the Pirates. This is a move toward trying to initiate some offense with some defensive pressure themselves. We're moments away. Opening tap, women's game first. We'll have the men's game for you later. Another good matchup with Allan Hancock and Ventura in that one, and of course we will be talking about that one a little bit later on tonight. Teams on the floor. We're getting ready to go. Pirates in the home whites. Allan Hancock in the road blue jerseys. The Bulldogs, interestingly, on the season, just 5-4 at home, 7-2 on the road. So the Pirates, who have dominated this matchup between these two teams, particularly of late, don't figure to have it particularly easy here tonight against the team that comes in with a lot of confidence and playing well on the road. They go up top. This is Dowling Green. Getting it over to Paquette, the leading scorer. Popping out, it's Taylor. Hooks it back. Dowling Green with the fake. Now the drive. The runner too strong, and Gallick yanks down the board near steal in the backcourt. Here come the Pirates. Back the other way. Torres-Reyes driving baseline. Her floater won't go. Gallick, yet another rebound, hits the floor. Both teams battle for it now. We have our first whistle at 9:25. This is going to give it back to the Bulldogs. Both teams with good opportunities early. Giselle Calderon at the controls. Already a couple of rebounds for Gallick, who comes in averaging a little better than 15 rebounds a game on the season. They feed it down low, and the poke steal. Chance for the Pirates going back the other way. Edelhart in the open floor with the finish. Kenya Edelhart gets the Pirates on the board. Off the steal, it's a 2-0 lead. Outside, open three, gonna pass. And the drive and the score. Alexandria Paquette, once again the leading scorer, but getting back quickly the other way, it's Gallick who scores. And Kylie Gallick running the floor gives the Pirates the 4-2 lead. So the Pirates take it right out of the basket and run the floor. Taylor down low, contact, no call. Edelhart with the rebound. They're back the other way. Torres-Reyes driving it baseline in the corner to Glover. Gallick at the elbow. Edelhart will try for three. That's good. Kenya Edelhart with the triple, and she can shoot it from out there. Well over 30%. Doesn't take a lot of threes. As a general rule, she attempts just 2.5 a game, but she's just under 40%. In fact, if you round up, she shoots 40% from long range. So she is a more than capable shooter. And a 7-2 lead for the Pirates early. Bulldogs coming off a loss in their last outing. They go to Taylor down low. The hook won't go. Edelhart back the other way, 2-on-3, and leaves it for Gallick. Good job by the Bulldogs to get back. Lisberg gets it from Glover. Long two, no good. Gallick, another rebound. Taylor fouls her down low, and Gallick going to head to the line. So Kylie Gallick working on the boards with 3 already, and she's going to head to the line for a couple of free throws. I mentioned the numbers for Gallick. Going to the line for Ventura, Kylie Gallick, shooting. And I oversold it just slightly. She's at 14.2 rebounds per game. So I guess she'll have to work a little bit to get up to 15. But knowing Kylie Gallick, she might just get there. One more coming. She's short on the first free throw. Pirates with the early 5-point lead. Second free throw, that's short. Gallick has the rebound. In a crowd, has it stolen. Bulldogs close quickly and get the steal. Taylor kicks it outside to Calderon. Working with Taylor on the give and go. Half hook won't go, and Gallick with the rebound. They've gone to Taylor a couple of times, working down low, hasn't been able to get the roll. Pirates, who are coming off a couple of particularly strong defensive outings in their last couple of games. They went 2-0 on the recent road swing in the Western State North. Of 8 quarters played, they limited their opponents to single-digit points in 6 of those quarters. Gallick in a crowd forces one up. The rebound off to Hancock. Quickly back the other way. It's Blankenship. And Blankenship will reset, getting it to Calderon. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 18. Blankenship will try for 3, rimming no. And Gallick with another board. I believe Gallick's got 5 already in the game. Edelhart jets into the front court. Torres Reyes open for 3, around and out. Off to Blankenship. Good look for Sofia Torres Reyes, but couldn't get it to go. Taylor in the post. Has Blankenship. And now the Bulldogs will reset. Going to Taylor down low. The turnaround hook won't go, but a foul called. This should go against Glover. And watch down here, and little push, it's against Gallick. Matched up with Taylor. We talked with Andre Scott earlier and mentioned that working with this young team, what he really wants to do, and they run their offense through the low post. They're going to try to get some touches in the paint every time down. And we've certainly seen that early, a number of touches for Kayla Taylor, and that time she was able to get good position and draw the foul. Get the Bulldogs back within 3, 7-4. Glover tied up top, and the foul going to be called on Paquette. Paquette's first foul. Mentioned Allan Hancock coming off a loss last Tuesday. That was at home against Santa Barbara. Paquette with 23 points to lead all scorers for the Bulldogs in the losing effort. And she was 3 of 3 from long range, so she is a strong scorer. And interesting, when we talked to Andre Scott, Edelhart with the drive up top. Shot from Draper, too strong, but she hits the offensive glass in a crowd. The follow's no good, but the rebound again, a third chance for the Pirates in this set. Staying with the Paquette story, Andre Scott talked about her ability, in and out, for Edelhart to drive to the basket. Tremendous body control. She's not particularly fast, but uses her frame very well to get the defender on her hip. Very cagey, but developing the ability to shoot, and it certainly looks that way in the last game. 3 of 3 from long range. So to go with that ability to take it to the basket, Paquette Also becoming more of a shooter. 7-4. Branham has checked in. Mallory Branham, a freshman out of Lompoc. On for the Bulldogs. She'll try for three. Might have been partially blocked. Torres Reyes has the rebound. Into the front court. Finds Contreras. Edelhart pulls up from 14. That shot's partially blocked. And no, they're going to say that's off of. Let's see if this one here. Let's watch Kenya Edelhart. I thought this might have been partially blocked, but they're going to say that Edelhart maybe just lost the handle on the way up. Either way. Well, now they have it back to the Pirates, so maybe they changed that call. Edelhart passes on the three, goes to Torres Reyes. Talitha Draper puts it on the floor, tries to spin, has that one poked free. Branham has the steal. 3-on-4. So Mallory Branham will peel out, and the Bulldogs will set up. Tries to feed it down low. Good hands. Near steal, and now Olivo does reach in, and they're going to give it to the Pirates. Well, the whistle came in. I'm not sure what the call was. So Calderon returns. And we play on 7-4. Well, Olivo had good hands, had the near steal, and ultimately does win the ball for the Pirates. Tiernan Phillips on for the Pirates. Another turnover. Here come the Bulldogs. Back the other way. Travel on Maya Mendoza. Mendoza, an interesting story as well for Allan Hancock, a standout softball player for this team. But Andre Scott mentioning that given the turbulent offseason for the Bulldogs, they were short on bodies heading into the season. And Mendoza, who played basketball in high school, came on and joined the team, and they've needed her, and she has been an outstanding contributor. But unlike some stories that we've seen, she won't be making the permanent move to basketball. And she is, in fact, back getting ready to practice with the softball team with the season getting underway here coming up. So, well, she has enjoyed being part of the team. She's a little too good at softball to walk away. In fact, Andre Scott saying that if she plays just softball when she transfers, that there is a very strong likelihood that she will be transferring at the D1 level. Branham in between the circles, shot clock at 7. Good feed down low. Taylor goes to the left hand. She's fouled. So Kayla Taylor going to head to the line. First foul on Phillips. And Taylor, who averages 10.1 points a game, will head to the line. She shoots 73%. So Glover, along with Contreras, Cruz Lisberg, Tiernan Phillips, and Kenya Edelhart on the floor. With 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. First free throw for Taylor is up and good. Well, the Pirates got off to the quick start, the 7-2 lead. But it has been some time since they have moved off of that 7 total for points. There they sit. Now the lead is down to 1, 7-6. Turnaround from 5 feet won't go for Cruz Lisberg, but it's Phillips in a crowd with the offensive rebound. Gets it back to Contreras. They try the skip pass near steal for Branham. Branham, outstanding point guard for this Bulldog team. If there is something still to work on for Mallory Branham, it is in the area of defense, and there was an opportunity for a steal, but just a half a step late. Couldn't get the clean steal, and the Pirates get another chance. India Dowling Green returns for the Bulldogs. 2:26 remaining in the opening quarter, 7-6. Contreras off to Glover. Open three. Contreras steps into it. Splash! Jocelyn Contreras. Well, that breaks the drought. And the Pirates back out to a 10-6 lead. Calderon puts it on the floor, driving on Cruz Lisberg. The runner rims out. The rebound off to Edelhart. Edelhart jets into the front court. Fans it out to Contreras, and the Pirates will set up. Edelhart around a Phillips screen into the lane. Kicks it back outside. Might have gotten away with a travel. Shot clock down to 9. Glover goes to Edelhart. Edelhart on the drive. Back outside. Contreras comes up shooting from 15. Rejected by Paquette. It's on the floor. They have a new shot clock. I'm not sure why. Cruz Lisberg will get it back to Edelhart, and the Pirates have time to set up. Phillips steps through. What a move by Phillips, and draws the foul. Let's watch the work here by Tiernan Phillips, getting some run. That is a terrific up and under. Gets Dowling Green in the air and draws the foul. And Tiernan Phillips will ready the free throw. Up and good. Well, the Pirates with a quick 4-0 run. Get the lead back out to 5. Second free throw up and good. 12-6 the lead. The Pirates have their largest lead at 6. Gallick returns, replacing Tiernan Phillips. And that was a good run for young Tiernan Phillips with Gallick on the bench. Punctuating it with a couple of free throws to push the lead to 6. Paquette, skip pass to Branham. Gets it back. Branham will try for a 3. In and out. Dowling Green crashing the boards. The Bulldogs with another chance. They could use a hoop here. Trailing it by 6. Around a Dowling Green screen. The shot no good, but a whistle and a foul called. It's going to go against Ventura. The Bulldogs will bring it in baseline right. Under a minute to go in the opening period, 45 seconds. And a 12-6 lead for Ventura. Up top to Mendoza. Mendoza tries to feed it outside. Edelhart with the steal. It's a 1-on-2, but Edelhart trying to split the double team. Lost it to Branham. Nice job by Branham to reach in and come up with the steal. And now Branham with about a 4-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Looking for Dowling Green through her hands. Gallick has the steal, down to 10 seconds. Glover into the front court. Finds Contreras, who lays it up and in. Contreras. And the shot from half court, no good. The Pirates close the opening quarter on a 7-0 run. They lead it 14-6 after one period. You're watching Ventura College basketball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Start of the second period. Pirates will have it first, leading it 14-6. After the Bulldogs pull back within one, the Pirates finished with a flourish in that first quarter, and they have the 14-6 lead. Edelhart will try for three, no good. Rebound tapped around and ultimately controlled by Paquette, who had a quiet first quarter in the scorebook. Quick feed to Dowling Green, working against Gallick. Good job by Gallick not to foul. And the rebound off to Contreras. Contreras into the front court. Pirates with the 8-point lead and the ball. Shot clock at 14. Looking for Gallick. Good job by Calderon to get a hand in. Mendoza has the steal. Mendoza trying to go coast to coast. Shot off the glass, too strong. Dowling Green, another rebound. Dowling Green in their last game had 9 offensive rebounds. And she is another great athlete for this Bulldog team. The fadeaway from Mendoza won't go. Rebound tapped around. It ends up with Mendoza, who lays it up and in. So Mendoza ends the Pirate run. Back to a 6-point lead. Gallick into the lane. Looking for some help. They get it in the corner. 15-footer is up and good. Cruz Lisberg drains the jumper, and the Pirates push it back out to an 8-point lead, 16-8. Alexandria Paquette. They work it around. Glover with the overplay nearly had the steal. Shot clock at 14. Paquette will try for 3. Just grazed the glass and missed. Cruz Lisberg has the rebound. Lost the handle. Steal for Branham. It's a 2-on-1. Branham working against Edelhart. Good feed to Calderon, who's fouled. So Calderon will head to the line. Good patience from Branham. Eventually did get it off to Calderon. Looking at the numbers early. Gallick, a couple of points and 6 rebounds already. Another noteworthy stat. Paquette with just 2 points on just 2 shots. So the Pirates have done a good job containing Alexandria Paquette. As Calderon readies the first free throw, it's up and good. So a second free throw coming for Giselle Calderon. Shoots 70% from the line and hits them both here. 6-point lead for the Pirates. 7:56 remaining in the opening quarter. Edelhart will bring it over the line. Looking for Gallick on the pick and roll. Gallick lost the handle. It's on the floor. The Bulldogs have it back. Here comes Branham. Taylor off to Blankenship. Blankenship drives the lane. The floater is up and good. That is pretty. Chloe Branham with the soft touch in the lane. Little run for the Bulldogs back within 4. Gallick tries to step through the double team, but Taylor has the steal. Taylor leading the break, but leads Blankenship too much, and the Bulldogs turn it over. That one hurts a little bit if you're a Bulldog fan. Appeared to have an opportunity on the break to inch closer, but Taylor just a little too far out in front of Chloe Blankenship, and the Pirates catch a break. They'll maintain the 4-point lead. Tiernan Phillips has returned, as has Alina Olivo. Phillips in the lane, back outside. Gets it back on the great feed from Olivo. Phillips with the finish, but Olivo with a fantastic feed and another turnover as Calderon and Branham aren't on the same page. Boy, let's watch here. Olivo and Phillips working together as Olivo draws the double on the drive off to Tiernan Phillips. That is pretty. And the Pirates have the 6-point lead and the ball. Phillips flashes into the lane, back outside. Edelhart The crossover, double pump from the foul line is good. Kenya Edelhart. A tremendous move. That was good defense by Blankenship, getting a hand in the face of Edelhart, but she pulls it back. That was shades of the shot, going back to 89. A little double pump. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody's feelings to be compared to Michael Jordan. But from a spot that's not too far off, 20-12. That's just a tremendous athletic play by Kenya Edelhart. A little hesitation on Branham. Outside, open three on the way, no good. Edelhart chasing down the board, and she's got it. Another chance for the Pirates. Both these teams rebound well, but early on, it's the Pirates who've had the edge on the boards. Torres Reyes starts a drive. Forces one up. It's too strong, and the rebound off to Taylor. 8-point lead for the Pirates. Branham looking for Taylor. Turnaround shot, no good, and a foul called on Torres Reyes. That was a good job getting the switch. On the pick and roll, as Contreras returns, replacing Torres Reyes, who checks out with 2 fouls. So the Pirates have Glover, Olivo, Contreras, Edelhart, and Phillips on the floor. First free throw, no good. The Bulldogs counter with Dowling Green, Blankenship, Taylor, Paquette, and Calderon. Second one around and out, but Blankenship on the offensive glass, and she's fouled. Well, I mentioned the rebounding, and both these teams do a good job. The Pirates with a 16-12 edge on the board so far in this one. No, that one's going to go against Taylor after Blankenship had the rebound. But the second foul on Kayla Taylor will give it back to the Pirates, who have that slight edge in rebounding. And both these teams do out-rebound their opponents on the season. Glover, they get it outside to Olivo. Shot clock at 11, Edelhart. Around again to Olivo, puts it on the floor. Tries the interior feed, but that's a good job by Mendoza to get a hand on it. Bulldogs force the steal. Blankenship trying to get it to Dowling Green, and the pass off the mark, and the Pirates have it back. Phillips again in the lane, but Dowling Green gets a hand in. Let's watch here as Phillips again flashes into the lane. She does such a good job moving off without the ball. But that's a great play by India Dowling Green to strip that one on the way up. Deny Phillips what would have been a layup opportunity. Meanwhile, Olivo coughs it up. Bulldogs have it back. They'll slow it down with Paquette. Mendoza trying to establish down low. Out of the double team, Blankenship steps into a three, and it's good. Chloe Blankenship knocks down the triple. That's a lifeline for the Bulldogs, who pull back within 5. Hanging around in this one. Pirates have led by as many as 8 just moments ago. Step back three for Contreras is blocked by Mendoza. Again, this Bulldog team has played well on the road all season long. A road record of 7-2. All time in this series, the Pirates with an 18-1 edge. Mendoza's three is off the back iron and out to Olivo. So they have dominated the matchup. Glover, Phillips gets it around to Contreras. Same spot for 3, didn't get any. And a foul on the rebound. I believe this is going to go against Glover. 30-second timeout. Let's watch here as they go back to the three by Blankenship. Good job by Mendoza to pass out of that double team. Find Blankenship, who knocks down the three. First three tonight for Allan Hancock. They're 1 of 6 in the game. And that was a big one. Gets the Bulldogs back within 5. There you see Andre Scott talking to his team. And they'll have the ball trailing by 5 as Alexandria Paquette will bring it in. Mentioned Paquette and the 23 points in their last game. In the previous game against L.A. Pierce, she had some kind of stat line. 19 points go along with 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 steals. As the Bulldogs won that one 73-50. Mendoza can't handle the pass. Edelhart with the steal. Working against Blankenship, and she's fouled. Oh, this is so tough to deal with Edelhart in the open floor. She is so fast. Let's watch here as Blankenship just trying to stay with. And does a pretty good job, I think, Chloe Blankenship on that one. It appeared to be a whole lot of contact, but it's so difficult when Kenya Edelhart gets a head of steam going so quick and gets herself to the line. Gallick returns, replacing Tiernan Phillips. Edelhart heads to the line. She's got 7 points in the ball game. Hits the first free throw. She shoots 63% from the line. Second leading scorer on the team for the season at 13.4 a game. Pushes the lead back to 7 as she goes 2 for 2 from the line. 22-15. Ventura with the 7-point lead. Paquette, ill-advised pass and a steal. Going back the other way, Edelhart on the break, can't get the roll. Pretty good feed from Alexis Howry, who came up with the steal. Paquette turns it over again. That's a carry. And the pressure defense from Edelhart causing problems as Paquette has turned it over a couple of times in a row. And now the Pirates with a chance to extend on a 7-point lead. It's good recognition by the Pirates and Kenya Edelhart with Paquette at the controls, and Edelhart steps up the pressure. Mendoza commits the foul down low on the entry pass to Gallick. It's the second foul on Maya Mendoza. And the Bulldogs only go about 7 deep, so they can ill afford to get themselves into serious foul trouble. It's the second on Mendoza. Branham will return. As Heather Knutson will check out for the Bulldogs. Contreras trying to bring it in baseline left and does. To Howry. Glover, high post, good feed down low to Gallick. Glover and Gallick working well together. The Pirates push the lead to 9. That is terrific execution in the half-court offense. Meanwhile, Branham wide open down low, lays it up and in. Mallory Branham freed up by a good screen and ends up with the wide open layup, 24-17. Bulldogs back within 7. Gallick waves everybody off, going to work on Paquette. They work it around the 3 ball off the back iron, long rebound, and it's Glover that chases it down. Calderon going after the steal and has it. Blankenship off to Branham, who lays it up and in. Blankenship leading the break, finds Branham. Another good run by the Bulldogs. Quick 4-point burst, gets them back within 5. Every time it looks like the Pirates might create some separation in this first half. Allan Hancock able to string together a couple of buckets and get themselves back into it. Calderon with the reach-in foul on Edelhart. That's going to go against Calderon. It's her second. It'll send Edelhart to the line. Torres Reyes returns for the Bulldogs. As Edelhart readies the first free throw, up and good. Double checking the number. Kenny Edelhart looks pretty comfortable at the line for 63%. And rattles the second one home. 4 in a row for Edelhart. 26-19. Kenya's got 11 in the game. That leads all scorers. Mendoza off to Blankenship. This is Dowling Green. Mendoza in the low post, out of the double team. Blankenship for 3. That's good. Pirates bring the double again. And excuse me, I said that was Blankenship, but it was Branham who hit the 3. And Bulldog fans, that is a welcome sight. When we talk to Andre Scott, as Edelhart has the shot blocked. Bulldogs have the rebound, under a minute to go in the first half. Glover getting back on defense, a tremendous steal. Pirates have it back. Outside, Edelhart. They get it to Contreras. She'll try for 3, no good. Torres Reyes trying to keep it alive. It's on the floor, and now a whistle comes in. It's going to be a foul against Kylie Gallick. So Gallick with the reach in. That's her second foul, 26.7 to go. Mallory Branham didn't get the start tonight. And Andre Scott talking about wanting to shake things up for Mallory Branham, who's been in a bit of a shooting slump of late. He said just want to give her an opportunity to observe a little bit, get used to the speed of the game, watch it a little bit, and then come in and hope that shakes things up and gets her back on track. And said that she's in a little bit of a slump, but that she'll get it back. And just have to keep shooting and work your way through it. Good feed down low. Good work by Mendoza. And the Bulldogs back within 2. This is as close as they have been for some time. Edelhart pulls up, shot at the buzzer, won't go. And the Pirates will carry just a 2-point lead into the break. Halftime from Ventura. And Ventura on top of Allan Hancock, 26-24. You're watching Pirate basketball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Start of the third quarter. And the Pirates with a 26-24 lead. The Pirates led throughout in that first half, leading by as many as 9, but saw the lead shrink to just 2 at the break. Bulldogs hanging around in this one, and a lot on the line for these two teams, both looking up at Moore Park, leading the conference, still perfect in conference play. Pirates trying to stay within a game. The Bulldogs trying to move into what would be a second-place tie with a win here tonight. Pirates will come out with Edelhart, Glover, Cruz Lisberg, Torres Reyes, and Kylie Gallick. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs, who will have it first, will come out with Paquette, Calderon, Dowling Green, along with Taylor and Blankenship. So both teams going with the starting 5s to start this third quarter. Dowling Green, quiet first half, up top to Calderon. Shot clock at 13 as Calderon directs traffic. Off to Paquette. Taylor with good position down low, lays it up and in. Taylor Green, or I should say Kayla Taylor, ties it at 26, and Ned Mercedes going to burn an early timeout here in this third quarter. It's just a 30-second timeout, but there is a sense of urgency here, and Ned Mercedes saw something that he didn't like in that first set defensively. And he wants to talk to his young team, who now find themselves in their first tie since it was 0-0. We are tied at 26 here early in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs have to be feeling very good to the way they finished that first half, and they come out and get the layup from Kayla Taylor to tie it at 26. Edelhart will bring it into the front court. So the Pirates facing some adversity here, though not entirely unexpected. These two teams very similar records overall. Bulldogs come in 14-7, the Pirates 15-5. Maybe just a bit of a postseason preview for these teams. Torres Reyes buries the 3. Sophia Torres Reyes comes up big with that shot. Quickly back the other way, and it's Blankenship that will finish and get the Bulldogs back within 1. Well, the sophomore, Sophia Torres Reyes, comes up with a big shot just when they need it, but Blankenship answers back to a 1-point game. Up top, Torres Reyes, that's her first points of the night. Glover had a notion. Shot clock at 10 as Torres Reyes leans over the dribble. Looking for a screen from Gallick. Torres Reyes pulls up from 18, around and out, rebound on the floor and off to Paquette. Ahead to Dowling Green. In on Torres Reyes, to the basket, lays it up and in. India Dowling Green gives the Bulldogs their first lead at 30-29. Well, that is a great slashing move from India Dowling Green. Cruz Lisberg goes down. And it's a traveling call on Alicia Cruz Lisberg. We get just a very quick look here. And yeah, it's a good job by Taylor. Not a lot of contact, and Cruz Lisberg goes down, but not enough contact there to draw the foul. And instead, the traveling violation gives it back to Allan Hancock. Blankenship rattles home another 3. Chloe Blankenship, her second 3 tonight, and the Allan Hancock lead now is 4. Glover fouled by Calderon, and if that's Calderon, that might be her 3rd. It is the 3rd on Giselle Calderon, and here comes Mallory Branham. So Branham will replace Calderon. Talitha Draper will replace Glover, so the Pirates get a little bigger on the front line with Gallick and Draper on the floor together. Up top to Torres Reyes. The Pirates find themselves down 4. Torres Reyes, high arcing 3, missed everything, and the rebound out to Paquette. Bulldogs quickly want to go back the other way. Dowling Green running the floor, lays it up and in. India Dowling Green running the floor. The Bulldog lead is up to 6. And a timeout for Ventura. Pirates down 6. Bulldogs on a run. 7:06 to go in the third. 35-29 in favor of Allan Hancock. Ventura with the ball, trailing by 6. Draper spins to the basket. She's fouled. And Talitha Draper going to head to the line. Back on January 14th, Pirates traveled to L.A. Pierce and handled Pierce 77-33 in that one. And Draper saw a significant run, including a 9-point effort in the fourth quarter of that win over L.A. Pierce, hitting all 4 of her shots. And she started to see more time on the floor. Hits 1 out of 2 here to get the Pirates back within 5. 35-30. Faces up on Taylor. Shot from 12 feet is short, but Gallick on the offensive glass. So Kylie Gallick continues to rebound. Her 8th rebound. And watch here. And that's Gallick. Just relentless. Free throw up and good. Gallick now 1 out of 3 at the line. 5 points to go along with 8 rebounds. Another free throw coming. No good. Whistle on the rebound. So lane violation against Hancock, and Gallick will get another chance. That's big for the Pirates. They trail it by 4. Gallick readies the second free throw and hits. So the Pirates end up with 2. They get 3 chances at it. 35-32. The Bulldogs with the 3-point lead in the ball. Branham at the controls. Checked by Draper, goes to work with the runner, and the foul going to be called on Talitha Draper. And Branham going to head to the line. It's good recognition. That's a tough assignment for Talitha Draper. Trying to keep Mallory Branham in front of her, and commits the foul. It's the first on Draper. And Branham will head to the line. Branham tonight with 7 points. Free throw is good. Branham, a 72% foul shooter, averaging just under 10 points, 9.9 a game. Hits the second free throw, back to a 5-point lead for Allan Hancock. Adelhart looking for Draper. Draper back to the spin move, shot off the glass, won't go. Gallick battling for the rebound. It's off of Dowling Green. We'll see here maybe. See if we can see here just at the end there. I'll say that Dowling Green hit that out of the hands of Gallick, and the Pirates get another chance. Edelhart around a Draper screen and an offensive foul. Going to go against Draper moving on the screen. So the turnover gives it back, 37-32. 6:07 remaining in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead it by 5. Paquette now to Blankenship. Dowling Green. They're working around shot clock at 12. Alexandria Paquette. Blankenship shoots over Draper and hits. Chloe Blankenship. 3 threes in the game. And the lead for the Bulldogs is their largest at 8. Cruz Lisberg's shot from the elbow won't go. Rebound pulled down by Branham, who will slow it up. Bulldogs in no hurry, midway through the third with the 8-point lead. Paquette working on Edelhart. Steps through and puts it off the glass and in. And now Alexandria Paquette gets into the action. She's got just 4. Pirates have done a pretty good job containing her. But you got to give Alexandria Paquette a lot of credit as well. She's been very patient, hasn't forced shots. Allowed other players to step up and give the Bulldogs this 10-point lead. Draper is fouled on the shot. Paquette, her second foul, and Draper will head to the line. Contreras will check in as Draper heads to the line for a couple of free throws. And missed everything. So one more coming for Talitha Draper. Does shoot 70% from the line on the season. One more coming. Well, it's been that kind of a third quarter for the Pirates. Gets the second one to go, so 1 out of 2. And the Pirates now trail it by 9. Bulldogs with 18 points on the board already in the third quarter. They trailed it by 2. They now lead it by 9. They have outscored the Pirates 18-7 in the first half of this third quarter. And that is a massive number to put up against the Pirates defensively. Paquette to the glass, missed the layup, but has the rebound and wants to bring it out. The Bulldogs can run a little clock and reset as Paquette stays with it. Gets the rebound on her own miss. 42-33. I mentioned in the 2 previous games, in only 2 quarters, had the opposing team even put up double digits. Bulldogs are already at 18 in this third quarter. Shot clock down to 4. Mendoza will fire for 3 off glass and get it. Well, when it rains, it pours, as Maya Mendoza pours one in from 3. 45-33. Contreras almost traveled. Torres Reyes will try to answer for 3. It's off the back iron, batted around and controlled by Blankenship. All Allan Hancock right now. They have almost doubled their point total from the first half here in the third quarter, and we still have 3:25 and counting to go. Down low to Branham. Checked by Gallick. Goes to the fadeaway. Around and out, but Mendoza with the offensive rebound. Near steal for Torres Reyes. And now a late whistle comes in. And a timeout taken, I believe. Yeah, 30-second timeout taken by Allan Hancock. Let's keep it here. 45-33. Take a look. Pirates with a good defensive set, but with the shot clock winding down, Mendoza just has to let it go. We don't have the audio to find out if she called glass. We'll just assume she did. Maya Mendoza shoots 28% from long range. Overall as a team, the Bulldogs shoot 28% from 3 on the season. They're now 5 of 10 here tonight. And that's how you go on the road and get a win against a very strong team. You need to knock down some shots. And that's what the Bulldogs have done, particularly here in this third quarter. as they lead it by 12. Long way to go, though. Blankenship will try for 3, no good. Rebound off to Branham. Another chance for the Bulldogs, who have come up with some timely offensive rebounds here in this third quarter. And that really neutralizes any chance for the Pirates themselves to go on a run. Mendoza will try for 3 again. Back iron, long rebound. Branham pokes it, but off to Tiernan Phillips. Gallick in transition, steps through the double team, and an offensive foul. Let's watch here. See if we can get this one. Well, that was at the tail end. I don't know if we can have one more look as the Pirates. Just kind of the tail end, and Dowling Green with position. And the foul against Gallick, and that's the third on Kylie Gallick with 2:22 remaining in the third. 45-33. And just like that, Gallick picks up her 4th foul. And that'll bring on Kenya Edelhart. So Kylie Gallick with a couple of quick fouls. Now she's got 4 with better than a quarter to go. Mendoza's shot off the glass is too strong, and a tie-up on the rebound. The possession arrow favors Ventura, so they'll have it back, trailing by 12. The problems mount for Ventura as Gallick on the bench now with 4 fouls. If you're looking for some good news for Ventura, it is that certainly Tiernan Phillips played very well in some run in that first half, but losing a player like Gallick is a very bad sign. And now Blankenship with the steal. She'll lay it in. 47-33. The lead swells to 14. Dowling Green almost has the steal, but knocks it out of bounds with 1:48 to go, and the Pirates are unraveling here in the third quarter as Talitha Draper will come on and replace Jasmine Glover. So it's Edelhart, Contreras, Phillips, Draper, and Torres Reyes on the floor. Phillips on the drive. Torres Reyes, Draper, baseline jumper, rimming, no. And the rebound off to Blankenship. Here comes Paquette over the timeline. Bulldogs brimming with confidence. A 2-point deficit has turned into a 14-point lead here in this third quarter. Branham, crossover on Contreras. Good double team from Torres Reyes, who has the steal, as Phillips comes away with it. That's a good job by Torres Reyes with the help and the steal. But where is the offense going to come from? And a foul off the ball. Going to go against the Bulldogs. Mendoza picking up her 3rd foul. 1:06 to go in the third. That'll send Draper to the line. Draper 1 out of 2 from the line. India Dowling Green returns. Draper's free throw is short. Second free throw coming. Pirates need to find a way to chip away at this deficit that is now 13 after Draper hits the second free throw. Quiet third quarter for Kenya Edelhart, who had 11 at the break. She's scoreless here in the third. And the Pirates are going to need a lift from somewhere to get themselves back into this one. Branham. Outside Paquette, working on Tiernan Phillips. Good defense. Off to Blankenship, will try for 3, no good. Rebound off to Torres Reyes. 36 seconds to go. Edelhart jets into the front court, finds Draper. Draper sets, goes up, and lays it up and in. Talitha Draper had to gather, but gets the layup to go. No shot clock. Bulldogs can play for the final shot with the 11-point lead. Dowling Green down to 10 seconds. Checked by Draper. Dowling Green on the drive. Contreras with the reach in. And instead they're going to say it's a kicking violation on Dowling Green after Contreras had poked it free. 5.7 to go. The Pirates have time for a shot, especially if you can get the ball in the hands of Kenya Edelhart. And perhaps with that in mind, Branham comes up to try and deny Edelhart. And indeed, they'll get it off to Torres Reyes. Torres Reyes over the line, pulls up from 18 and hits! Torres Reyes knocks it down. And the Pirates will head into the fourth quarter trailing by just 9 after Torres Reyes knocks down the jumper at the buzzer through 3. The Bulldogs with a 47-38 lead. It's Pirate basketball on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter. And the Bulldogs lead it by 9. Looking for the road win here at Ventura. Ball on the floor, still loose. Edelhart giving chase. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Allan Hancock. The shot clock at 15. So the Pirates bringing some pressure but can't get the steal. And instead, Branham will bring it up. Still time on the clock, now down to 10 seconds. Get it down low. Mendoza back outside to Dowling Green. Shot clock at 3. Dowling Green comes up shooting from 15. Long rebound off to Tiernan Phillips. Again, Kylie Gallick playing with 4, or I should say on the bench with 4 fouls. So the Pirates look to Tiernan Phillips and Talitha Draper, who has the ball, to spell Gallick. Edelhart, little hesitation, steps through the double team, shot off the glass, won't go. Draper with the offensive rebound. Can't get the putback to go, but has the rebound again. Another chance for the Pirates. Contreras for 3, bang!
3 points,
Jocelyn Contreras with the 3, and the Pirates are back within 6. Branham around a Dowling Green screen. Late whistle comes in, and the foul going to go on Torres Reyes. Sophia Torres Reyes, that's the first foul on the Pirates, the third on Torres Reyes. 8:39 to go. Bulldogs led by 16 at one point. Pirates have it down to 6. 47-41. Paquette open for 3. No good. Rebound off to Mendoza. Backing down on Torres Reyes. What's the call? It's going to go against Allan Hancock. And Mendoza with the offensive foul. And for Mendoza, that's her 4th. Well, that was a big call because you got Sophia Torres Reyes out there with 3 fouls. So both teams facing some foul trouble. But the call goes against Mendoza. So Torres Reyes still out there with just 3. As Edelhart between the circles drives on Paquette. Finds Draper from 16, no good. Rebound off to Branham. Paquette checked by Edelhart. Shot clock at 16. Oh, great feed. Down low. Paquette. Alexandria Paquette. That's a great screen that frees up Paquette. The steal, and then Edelhart with the steal back, but the layup around and out, but Draper on the offensive glass. Talitha Draper cleaning up the miss from Edelhart, back to a 6-point game. That's great hustle after Edelhart can't get the roll on the layup, but Draper stays with it. Step back jumper from Branham is pretty. Branham from 15 feet, back to an 8-point game. Torres Reyes trapped in the corner. The ball pinballs back to her. Draper into the lane. We're waiting. And instead it's an offensive foul. Well, they had the conference up on that one. Just that close. As Draper started the drive, there was some contact. The shot was good, but the call, an offensive foul on Talitha Draper. It's her third, and it remains an 8-point game. Taylor curls off a screen, tries to leave it for Blankenship. Still have time on the shot clock at 14. Blankenship checked by Phillips. On the drive, the runner off the glass too strong. Contreras off with the rebound. It's a 2-on-2. Gallick goes down on the far side. Edelhart, and they find Gallick. Gallick again playing with 4 fouls off to Torres Reyes. Shot clock at 15. Phillips in the post, working on Taylor. Late whistle and a foul called. Tiernan Phillips going to head to the line. Again, Tiernan Phillips, that appears to be the pet move for Tiernan. That little fake and then the step through, and it worked again. And Taylor commits the foul. That's the 4th on Kayla Taylor. So the fouls pile up for both sides. First free throw is good. Taylor hits the second free throw. That pulls the Pirates back within 6. I should say Phillips, excuse me. So Tiernan Phillips 2 for 2 from the line. 51-45. Allan Hancock with the 6-point lead in the ball. Paquette, long three on the way, rattles home.
3 points,
Alexandria Paquette. Edelhart will try to answer. Karam's off to Branham. Under 6 minutes to go. Allan Hancock now with a lead of 9. Off to Calderon. Branham working down low on Edelhart, forces one up. No good, but the rebound off to Blankenship. Her shot missed everything. Contreras looking to run. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. But the Bulldogs get back. Pirates forced to set up. Looking for the high screen. Phillips tries to skip across. Blankenship gets a hand on it. Shot clock at 9. The Pirates will bring it in, foul line extended right. Alicia Cruz-Lisberg returning for Ventura. So it's Cruz-Lisberg with Edelhart, Torres Reyes, Gallick, and Contreras on the floor for Ventura. Looking for a run. Saw a pass, and Branham with the steal. Branham all alone will lay it up and in. Mallory Branham with the steal. Careless pass out front, and the Pirates with a costly turnover Back to an 11-point deficit. Gallic in the corner. And it's just a dangerous pass. Gallic tries to play it off of Dowling Green, but Dowling Green with the athletic play has the steal. Contact, out she goes. Foul going to be called. This is going to go against Ventura. Yeah, just at the tail end there. Allan Hancock leading it by 11. Paquette. They're fronting Taylor down low. They work it around to Branham. Shot clock at 8. Long rebound. Dowling Green does keep it alive. So a fresh shot clock for Allan Hancock. And they can run this down to 4 minutes, leading it by 11. Calderon outside. Long three for Branham is good. Wow. I mean, this is some kind of shooting in the second half for Allan Hancock. Gallic from 10 feet, around and out, and the rebound off to Calderon. Under 4 minutes to go. It's all Allan Hancock. They lead it by 14. This is a team that shoots a little bit under 30% from three-point range on the season. And the Pirates typically, as is the case year after year, have been very solid defensively. But the Bulldogs have rained down the three-point shots. Here's another one for Branham, and that's good. She's feeling it. And now the lead is 17. You know, we go back to our conversation with Andre Scott, and in his words, as he brought Mallory Branham off the bench tonight, talking about her being in something of a shooting slump. Well, I think the slump is over. I'm going to step out on a limb here. Branham 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from long range. She's got 19 in the game. And unofficially, if my memory is right, Allan Hancock had one three-pointer made in the first half. They're now 8 for 17 in the game from three-point range. In and out for Gallic. Another free throw coming for Kylie Gallic. 3:13 to go, and the Bulldogs well on their way to what would be their 15th win of the season. Against 7 losses and well on their way to a tie for second place in the Western State North. That's great hustle from Gallic. Knocks it out of bounds. Bulldogs will keep it. Shot clock at 27. As Paquette will bring it in. It's Branham, Dowling Green, Blankenship, Calderon, and Paquette on the floor for Allan Hancock. 16-point lead for the Bulldogs, who trailed it by 2 at the break. Trailed it by as many as 9 in the first half. Glover, near steal. Calderon has it. Off to Branham. Shot clock at 9. Blankenship fakes, pulls up from 18 feet and hits. I mean, man. Every chance they've had. And that shot was pretty. Long three, in and out. Gallic with the offensive rebound, gets the shot up. She's fouled. Going to head to the line. 40 points in the second half. For Allan Hancock, they have outscored Ventura 40-20 here in the second half. And just for some context on this one, the Pirates on the season allow just under 56 points a game as a team. So needless to say, this is something of an outlier for a team to put up this kind of point total on the Pirates. And the Bulldogs, and I'll tell you, 15 wins on the season. Obviously, they're in good position to be part of the postseason. And looking ahead, if they can keep things going, not sure this is a team that you really want to see coming to your building. They're 8-2 on the road now. And this is some kind of performance here at Ventura, making the trip down the 101 and coming into the Pirates gym and putting a double-digit whooping on them here with a 64-47 lead, and it's been impressive here in the second half. You have to give them an awful lot of credit, and for the Pirates, this will break the 2-game win streak, barring a major miracle here in the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and they'll have to go back to the drawing board as they will fall to 4-2 in conference play, and they'll be 15-6 overall. And one wonders, what will be the conversation, but sometimes a good team comes in and just shoots the lights out. And I think it's fair to say that's what we've seen in the second half from the Bulldogs. Great execution, and they have knocked down every shot, it would seem.
Now in the game for Hancock, number 13, Taylor. Number 30, Heather Knudsen.
Taylor back outside. Calderon. This is Branham. Shot clock down to 4. Branham step back 3, no good. And the rebound, Glover battling, but it ends up with Blankenship. The follow is no good. Rebound on the floor. Glover goes down. Look at Glover still getting after it. Down 17, 2 minutes to go. And Jasmine Glover is flying all over the floor. And you wouldn't expect anything else. The Pirates are going to play the full 40 minutes, and they're going to get after it. And Glover will head to the line. Gets a couple of free throws with 1:52 remaining. But you have to like that kind of effort, as the Pirates will battle. But it would appear that it's the Bulldogs' night, at least in our first game, the women's matchup, with Allan Hancock leading at 64-48, 1:52 to go. Glover hits both free throws. 64-49. We are going to keep it here at the end of the game. Take it down to the floor for some shots, as brought to our attention that it's favorite teacher night here for the Pirates, and we're going to honor some of the teachers in between games before having a full warm-up for the men's game. Meanwhile, a collision, and we do have a player down for the Bulldogs. And it looks like it's Kayla Taylor, I want to say, and they'll help her up, and it appears that Taylor is up. But we'll try to keep you here for a little while down on the floor, give you some of the visuals as the Pirates once again honor their favorite teachers, an annual tradition before we get you ready for the men's game. Of course, you can find all of our games on our YouTube channel, search SoCal College Sports 1. Of course, you can find all of the VC Network broadcasts at the VCWePlayHard.com, Ventura College Athletics website. And there you'll see the VC Sports Network tab. You go there. You can find the games as well. Happy you've joined us, and hope you'll join us for more coverage of Pirate athletics. Alicia Cruz Lisberg readies the free throw, too strong. Second free throw is good, 64-50. Pirates, next game is Saturday. They'll be at home taking on Oxnard. We'll have that for you here on the VC Sports Network. Blankenship with the runner, gets her own rebound, can't get the follow to go. In a crowd, and a tie-up between Glover and Blankenship. Possession arrow should keep it, I wanted to say with Allan Hancock, but no, it looks like it's going back to Ventura. So with 1:11 to go, the Pirates will get the basketball. So the Pirates back in action on Saturday here on the VC Sports Network, taking on Oxnard. Meanwhile, for the Bulldogs, who get back to their winning ways here tonight, they are at Oxnard a week from tonight. So next Wednesday, the Bulldogs will have their bye on Saturday, and then we'll be back to it on Wednesday. Paquette has it after the steal. On the baseline, back outside to Calderon, under a minute to go. As Calderon leans over the dribble, it's about a 20-second difference, shot clock and game clock. And the Bulldogs obviously going to be content to wind it down. Paquette, good feed to Calderon. One more highlight for the road for Allan Hancock as Paquette finds Calderon for the layup, 66-50, and the Pirates now go to Gallick. Gallick to the glass, lays it in. 66-52, down to 12 seconds, and the Bulldogs can run it out and move their record to 15-7. They're 4-2 in conference. Back to their winning ways after the loss to Santa Barbara in their last game. Meanwhile, the Pirates see their 2-game win streak snap. They dropped to 15-6. They are also 4-2 in conference, and for the moment, the two teams tied in second place behind first place Moore Park College in the Western State North. We'll step aside very briefly. We will come back. We'll keep it here, bring you down to the floor, and give you some of the visuals for the upcoming favorite teacher ceremony here tonight from Ventura before we get you ready for the men's game here on the VC Sports Network.
Can you hear me, Jeff? Yeah. Yep. Do exactly that. Jeff, can you hear me? In the headset? Yeah, you have to take your stuff up so I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can. All right, I'm getting off the phone with you.
Okay.
Stoy, how you doing?
I'm all right. So we're
all right. What's the word?
Allan Hancock with a 66-52 win in our first game. An impressive comeback after trailing by 2 at the half, and they came back to win it by 14.
Wow. And then this is favorite teacher night?
Yes, it is.
Good deal. So what's the, go ahead and set the table. What exactly are we going to be doing with the streams here, Stoy?
Well, we'll stay here for the rest of the favorite teacher night festivities, and then we'll sign off and rejoin you for the men's game, which will follow after the normal warm-up period. So we'll be, I'm guessing, probably, well, what time is it? 6:40, so we'll probably get going, I would guess, sometime around 7:15, but we'll be on, of course, before then.
This visual is a very good segue to our next game. I believe that's Joey Ramirez.
It is. Yes, we recognized one of the teachers, so. There's one we recognized. Let me take you down. That's Alicia Cruz-Lisberg.
Jeff, do we have a different timeline in terms of what time the game starts for the men?
Well, what we were told was that they will finish up here, and then there will be the full standard warm-up period. So, actually, Mike, you might know as well as I do what timing we're talking about. But this has been.
I believe it's 20 minutes.
Yeah, this has been made part of the schedule. So they will go through here and let the players honor their favorite teachers, and then the men will come out and get ready and then play the game. So we'll be about 15 or 20 minutes behind the scheduled start times. And, of course, we'll have full coverage as the Bulldogs take game number 1. And we'll have another good matchup coming up in the men's game between two teams having outstanding seasons here in 2023. And Sofia Torres-Reyes now out.
Well, Jeff, I'm going to go ahead and step away, and then I'll rejoin you for the men's game.
We will return with that coverage. Jeff Stoyan, Mike Cepeda with you here on the VC Sports Network, and we will stay with you. We're going to bring up some music, but we will stay with you with visuals of Favorite Teacher Night here from Ventura College. Final score once again here from Ventura. The Bulldogs with a 66-52 win to move to 15-7 overall on the season. The Pirates with the loss dropped to 15-6. We'll step aside, rejoin you, get you ready for the men's game here on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Until then, everybody.